What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Trevor Hines. I'm a former Division I runner from the University of Texas, a coach, and a running shoe fanatic. The whole point of my channel is to give you honest, simple, and to-the-point reviews of the latest and greatest running shoes. Try to do it in the most unbiased way I can. Today's shoe is a monster. We're looking at the Nike Vomero Plus. So as you can see, it is quite a big frame on this shoe. They are going to have the Nike Zoom X going throughout the whole entire bottom of the shoe. It's essentially supposed to be their max cushion trainer, but let's see if it lives up to the hype. Before we get into the video, of course, if you guys like the content, please make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys have any sort of advice or shoes you want to see, leave a comment down below. But with that, I hope you guys enjoy it. Nike Vomero Plus. So before we get into the more technical sides of the shoe, I want to give a quick general summary of who this shoe is built for, what kind of runs you can use it on, and just the overall fit of the shoe. If you're somebody who's looking for a max cushion shoe that is going to take that impact away from your body and let the shoe do the work, this is a great option. This is built for people that are looking for an easy run shoe, something you can also use on your long runs, or just something you want to walk around in, use for work. It's got that Zoom X foam going through the whole base of the shoe, so it's a great option to take a lot of that impact away from your body. Looking at the fit, I would say since the tongue is not going to be that secured to the shoe other than just at the base, you definitely have to cinch those laces up a little more. So if you're kind of in that more narrow foot range, just be wary of making sure that you tie it tight enough. It does have some good room to work with at the toe box. And of course, looking from, the previous Invincible, the upper and the ankle area will have a little more cushion so that you have some security to work with. Overall, this is a great option for someone that's more injury prone and wants something to take that impact away from them. Max cushion, of course, but just enough snap that you don't feel like you're sitting back in the foam. So taking a look at the history of the shoe, the Vomero's been around for 2 decades. Launching back in 2006, Nike introduced this as a premium daily trainer. And over the years, of course, we've seen a lot of transformations. The early Vomeros were built around a full-length Zoom Air unit, which gave them more of a soft, bouncy feel that set it apart from the Nike Pegasus. As Nike's foam has evolved, of course, over the years, we had the React foam, which created more of a smoother ride, but still had that same cushion feel. And you fast forward to recent years, and the Vomero line took a major leap when Nike introduced the Zoom X foam. Now, this is the same foam that you'll find in a lot of their shoes, like the Vaporfly and the Alphafly, but I would say technically it's probably not going to be the same feel. What I believe is Nike's got the Zoom X as kind of a label for a majority of the blends that they're putting together. But with the Vomero Plus, you've got more of a cushioned, durable, geared towards comfort kind of feel. I think of it as more of like evolutions of Nike's luxury trainers, with each generation kind of refining the formula for what is max cushion. Over those 2 decades, of course, that's what leads you to where we are now with the Vomero Plus. This is the kind of shoe that is built for those easy days, something you can use on your long runs, or just a shoe that you can work in or stand around in. It's really comfortable. With that rocker shape, you're going to have a nice heel to toe transition, which will take some of the impact off of your body. Of course, it's not the lightest shoe in the lineup, and I wouldn't recommend this for anyone looking for something that they're gonna work out in or race in. It's just very cushioned, and you would have trouble picking up the pace if you were trying to do something on the track or trying to race in the shoe. But if you're someone that is looking for a shoe that you can do your marathon in and have complete comfort through the whole entire race, this is a great option. It's just when you start to get into some of those faster paces where I'd recommend having more of one of those maybe carbon plated shoes or just a more aggressive shoe in general. Looking at the fit of the shoe, we're going to have a nice cushioned tongue that'll give you support. You have to lock it in more with the lacing system, so make sure to cinch it down. Enough cushion in the heel to keep you secure in the shoe as well. And then with that nylon combination and the perforated holes at the front, you have your breathability. I would say it's about as breathable as a normal trainer would be. As mentioned, the toe box is going to have some extra room to work with. And that pull tab is always nice to have when you're trying to put your shoes on early in the morning. All right, now we can get into the specs of the shoe and everything that you need to know. Sitting at 10.3 ounces or about 292 grams for a US men's 10 and 8.5 ounces or 240 grams for a women's 8. It's not the lightest shoe in the Nike lineup, but it's not going to weigh you down on your runs. We've got 45 whopping millimeters of height in the heel with 35 in the forefoot. So you're looking at a 10 millimeter drop. And with that drop, you typically are going to have that roll that they add into the shoe to take some of the impact away from your joints and your legs. We've got full length ZoomX midsole with a breathable upper. And then with our fully rubberized base with the waffle style rubber that they like to use, you get the grip that you want. You may find that wear and tear will come quickly with the waffle style, but overall you're going to get plenty of mileage out of the shoe. We are looking at a cost of $180, but considering where max cushion shoes are at, it's between that range of $180 to $200. So I would say, as crazy as it sounds, that is a decent price point for this shoe. So overall, should you get the Nike Vomero Plus? If you want that max cushion, if you want the shoe to take a lot of the impact away from your body, for easy miles, long runs, just to wear out and about, but for max comfort at a decent price point, then yes, you should look at getting yourself a pair of these, trying them out and seeing what you think and letting me know in the comments. So that's my take on the Nike Vomero Plus. If you guys enjoy this shoe, if you think there's a better daily trainer out there, or if you think this is the best shoe on the market, let me know in the comments. Of course, if you guys enjoy the content that I'm putting out, make sure to hit that like as well as that subscribe button. It goes a long way. But with that, that is your full review of the Nike Vomero Plus, and I'll see you guys in the next one.